Another day, another lick. One more Fukushima cooling tank pollutes Pacific Euros route news. Keep up with the news by installing RTA Euros trademark S extension 4. Never miss a story with this clean and simple app that delivers the latest headlines to you. Version: Arabic, Spanish, Russian. Free video. 1/2 3/4 and superscript 2. Root Prime. Abruptly. Mobile apps. RSS. Live. Search. Section News. USA. Russian politics. Business. Opus Edge. Envision. In motion. Shows. Bulletin board. More. Home/news/ Another day, another lick. One more Fukushima cooling tank pollutes Pacific. Published time, October 3, 2013 10:43. Get short URL. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe III is briefed about tanks containing radioactive water by Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant chief Akira Ono 4th in front of two tanks back which are being dismantled after leaking contaminated water, during his tour to the tsunami-crippled plant in Okuma, Fukushima Prefecture, northeastern Japan on September 19, 2013. JFP photo/Japan pool. Download video 3.32 megabytes. Trends: Fukushima nuclear disaster tags ecology, Japan, nuclear, science. Another cooling tank has sprung a leak at Japan Euro's trademark S troubled Fukushima nuclear power plant. As in previous instances, the highly radioactive water is thought to be seeping directly into the Pacific Ocean. This is the second such incident in 2 months. Although the Tokyo Electric Power Company (TEPCO) has promised more accountability following a series of blunders in recent months, it has become clear to Japan Euro's trademark S government that the plant operator simply cannot deal with the problem on its own, forcing them to step in last month and start contributing funds. The newest leak amounts to about 430 liters of radioactive water spilling in the period of 12 hours. That water contained 200,000 becquerels per liter of strontium-90 and other harmful beta-emitting isotopes. That is tens of thousands of times more than the legal 30 becquerel limit. While the plant operator has been pumping hundreds of tons of water a day over the damaged reactors to cool them in the aftermath of the 2011 meltdowns, it also relied on makeshift water tanks above ground to store excessive radioactive water. But they have been leaking on and off, which led to senior government spokesman Yoshihide Suga to tell reporters on Thursday that TEPCO Euro's trademark S efforts at stemming the flow of contaminated water were insufficient. He added, however, that he believes the situation to be under control. Recently it was calculated that the cleanup efforts would batter the economy and required government funding, as well as at least 4 decades, to implement. It took the electrical power company until July to admit that water had been leaking into the Pacific, which led to an international outcry in addition to a national security threat warning on the part of the United States. Previously, TEPCO had repeatedly denied that this was a problem. The incident took place because a worker misjudged the tank Euro's trademark S water capacity, resulting in the tank tilting to one side, as the ground underneath it is uneven, TEPCO spokesman Masayuki Ono told Reuters. But in that worker Euro's trademark S defense, the company is already being forced to fill the cooling tanks to the top, as there is simply no capacity to accommodate all that water, which Ono says is probably headed down a trench into the Pacific about 300 meters from the affected tank. Add to this the problem of accumulating rainwater, which also becomes charged by the nuclear particles. Although initially water contamination in the surrounding area was a major scare prompting security alerts as far as the United States, it has now been determined that the radiation is not an immediate environmental threat, as the ocean dilutes the radiation, officials have said. However, heightened levels of radiation have been detected around multiple cooling tanks, which points to inherent flaws in their construction and forecasts increasing complications to be faced not only during cleanup, but simply to keep the problem of radioactivity at bay. Comments 29. Peter Craig, May 10, 2013 to 37. And once again, they take attention away from the real problem, spent fuel pool for. When it goes we all go. Mankind will get exactly what it deserves. Get your heart right with the Creator because this end game is really happening. 0. Tsunami April 10, 2013 1940. Water 6,700 times more radioactive than legal limit spills from Fukushima October